I'm Kerri Chaos623 Chandler here at Southport Weekender. There's no other place like it that brings this type of music in one big venue over a weekend like this. It's unbelievable, the acts that were here. It's definitely inspirational. This whole place, it's absolutely one of these places where you take what you feel here and you go home and create it again in the studio. This is a unity that we all kind of bring to each other and just trying to, make a creative atmosphere for the audience that comes. We're all giving our best. I mean, years and years ago, we were trying to figure out how to do one in New York. I was like, we got to do this. Now, I'm really happy to be back. It was a wonderful journey to get back, and I was smiling the whole time here, and I'm like walking in, and I'm like immediately I'm seeing family. For me, it's like, I got my best friends here. Spin's here, Louis here. Everybody knows each other really well, and this is our family reunion. We come back to reunite, catching up and listening to like new music people put together and productions and new techniques, and just have a good laugh. It really is. Everybody just gives their 100% every time I've come here, and it's exactly what it sounds like. The world's friendliest party is what it's dubbed, and I honestly believe that. And I just love being a part of it. The crowd is the atmosphere. The people are the atmosphere, and it feels like I'm playing in my living room and I'm just introducing songs to the family. Did you check this one out? Here's this one. I don't think I've been to the very, very first one, but I want to say 30 years for me. It must have been a teenager. And literally, I've watched people grow up here and they bring their kids, And there's generations here, generations deep. Early on, they kind of just, if I have something in my imagination to do, they let me do it. Everything from like the first holograms to the reel-to-reels or wherever my imagination lets me go. They're 1,000,000% supportive of whatever I wanted to do. I just love trying to do something a little bit different, especially for the anniversaries and things like that. And I just want to do something a little more, and just show my appreciation for, the place I love. My favorite thing, I can definitely say, was I've known Frankie, like my big brothers, Frankie Knuckles and David Morales. I talk to David like almost every day. Those are my mentors, my big guidance. My favorite thing was every time Frankie came here, and maybe I'd play after him because I usually close out everything. Frankie gave the best hugs of all time. Like Frankie gave the biggest smile, best hugs on the planet was Frankie Knuckles. And that just made me feel like everything's good, and then to hear them, and then, hear, and then they're not, just, that's why I said sometimes we lose people, but he's here in spirit. You can hear it, you can feel the music, and we just carry on, that kind of legacy with each other. He was playing Where Love Lives, and he looked at me, he says, "That's your keyboard?" And I said, "Yeah." He says, "There's something going on right after you." He says, "Man, you're here with that thing." He says, "Put it to use." And he was playing, so I started playing over Where Love Lives. And I'll never forget that. That's one of those memories I have of just like, wow, I've never thought of like him ever being missing. But that's the last time I was with Frankie, was here at Southport Weekender. And I remember he was in Miami, and I never said goodbye to Frankie. We'd always say until the next time. I would never say goodbye, I just didn't. And he literally, I think we were talking and he was in Miami. And I said, "Well, I'll see you at Southport." I didn't think, give it a second thought, just like it was instant, like I know I'll see you there, and took it for granted maybe. But I had no idea the last time I would see him was here. And that hurt me, like I was like, wow. And then same thing, David took it really hard. We just made family here. We grew up together here at Southport, all of us who do the music that we do, and we always, we all keep in touch with each other and try to, figure out where we're going to run into each other. But here is always the melting pot of what we do. This is the pilgrimage. Southport Weekender is the pilgrimage for all of us who do soulful house music.